is like a ride on a freeway, dodging bullets while you're trying to find your way. Everyone's around, but no one does a damn thing. It brings me down, but I won't let them. If I seem fake, well, you'd be correct. And if I don't speak, it's 'cause I can't disconnect. But I won't be burdened by the reflection of the fire in your eyes as you're staring at the sun. Oh, 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 as you're staring at the sun. Oh, 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 as you're staring at the sun. Oh, 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 as you're staring at the sun. As you're staring at the sun. Waiting around, I didn't feel like a runaway. When I escaped, I didn't feel like I got away. It's more than living than I'm only surviving. Maybe I'm not there, but I'm still trying. Oh, you hear me? I don't think that you relate. My will is something that you can't confiscate. So forgive me, but I won't be frustrated by destruction in your eyes as you're staring at the sun. Oh, as you're staring at the sun. Oh, waiting around, I didn't feel like a runaway. When I escaped, I didn't feel like I got away. It's more than living and I'm only surviving. Maybe I'm not there, but I'm still trying. Though you hear me, I don't think that you relate. My will is something that you can't confiscate. So forgive me, but I won't be frustrated by destruction in your eyes as you're staring at the sun. As you're staring at the sun. Maybe life is like a ride on a freeway, dodging bullets while you're trying to find your way. Everyone's around, but no one does a damn thing. It brings me down, but I won't let them. If I seem fake, well, you'd be correct. And if I don't speak, it's 'cause I can't disconnect. But I won't be burdened by the reflection of the fire in your eyes as you're staring at the sun. 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 As you're staring at the sun.
High Octane Racing. Good evening and welcome to the High Octane Racing Series. This race is going to be race number 6 for the West Coast Pro2 Lucas Oil Trucks at the Kansas Speedway. We're going to be racing at the Infield road course. This race is brought to you by Death by Moose Media. If you're not following us now, please follow us later. The format for today's race is going to be 30 max entries. We currently only have 9 right now, so we're going to have one heat. Each heat would have 10 drivers if we had a full loadout. Heat's going to be 6 laps, and after that we're going to go directly to the feature. We're going to have a 23 lap feature. We will have a competition caution in the middle of that at the end of lap 10. That caution is going to be an iRacing caution, so it's going to last about 3 laps, and then each truck is going to be given one fast repair. Let's take a look at the track real fast. So this is the infield track. Starting at 1, you have the finish right there. That long straight, they're going to be holding open pretty wide. They're going to have to deep brake coming into that hairpin turn. That hairpin turn in the beginning is going to cause a lot of problems. There's usually usually 1 or 2 cars in the beginning gets trashed. The pileups are pretty nasty there. Coming out of 2, they're going to need to be switching from first gear, second gear, and third gear as fast as possible. Coming all the way around to where number 3 is, that bend. And then we see the dotted line, that's the entrance to the pit lane. Right about there, they're going to pretty much let off the gas a little bit, maybe tap their e-brake or their front brakes. Not too much, just enough to kind of slow them down and pitch their car sideways. Then they're going to come through to where number 4 is. They're actually going to de-accelerate just enough to go from second gear, third gear, and then kick it back into second gear. And then through the 5, they're going to actually flip back up into third gear and pull themselves through. This track is really fast. It is crazy when they're piled up, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So let's go ahead, and we've got 4 minutes left on practice real fast. Let's go ahead and go to the boom cam, take a look at these guys. All right, looks like, yep, still out there doing some practice. I think he's throwing. Let's see what he's doing over there. I think he's throwing some burnouts. Oh, I just reset. All right. Well, we got 4 minutes left. Why don't we hop into Hamilton's car? He's ran a great race sorry. He ran a great first race at the East Coast, putting down some pretty fast times. But he did have someone else keeping up with him. Let's see if we can catch up with this guy real fast. Alright, so this is coming out of the hairpin turn, coming out of the long bend. They're going to be in third gear. So they're going to ride that line pretty close. They're going to hit their e-brake. You can see them pitch it a little bit. Keep it nice and smooth. The whole way through, it's really about finessing these cars. The guy Hamilton's driving behind right now is Connor. Connor was right behind his tail for most of the race. Hamilton got lucky and pulled away after the competition caution. There was a pile-up, and it caused both Connor and Keith Calhoun, who were racing right behind him, to pretty much let Hamilton get the lead and take off from there. Other than that, it was the coolest race the whole way through for the East Coast. Alright, looks like my, oh, never mind. I thought I was going to have second broadcasting with me, but guess not. So as he comes right up to this hairpin turnout, he's definitely not going to push it too far to the left. Yeah, deep brake, downshifting right here. Just slowly roll through it and then pull out. Hamilton definitely shines on these road courses. It looks like he's already shaving some time off his best lap from last race. He's now running at 39.68. Before he was running about a 40.30. And then Connor, who he's a tenth of a second faster than him. But you know, this is going to be a really tough race. There's not much room to pass, and when you do pass, you kind of have to push the other person out of the way. Especially around these really tight corners, it can only really fit 2 people, and it's just going to be a rough one the whole way through. And you're going to see a lot of bumping, you're seeing a lot of pushing, definitely a couple rolled trucks, so it's going to be a lot of excitement. Let's see if we can catch their wheels coming in on that turn right there. So right here you can see him pitch it. Nice and smooth little tires, just locks it all the way up to the right, lines it back up to shoot out wide so they don't lose traction, and then just throws it back in. Just riding that line, cuts in a little bit. Still keeps it nice and smooth. He's going to lock over right about now just to pitch the car, to pitch the truck over, and then once again right here he's going to pitch the truck over a little bit, and realign his tires to grab some traction, and then pull right through. Alright, so it looks like we have 10 people. We have enough to fill the first heat, which is good. Last race we only had 9. Glad to see we have a full 10 right now. Hopefully we can get some more guys, but we are 30 seconds till the end of practice, and we're going to be starting the first heat after that. All right, practice is over. We're gonna have a quick reset of all the cars. Now these guys are gonna do a rolling start. So pace car is gonna come out. They're gonna do one lap, and then right before the top of the turns, the pace car is gonna pull off, and then they're gonna have to pull through straight into the finish. And then that's when they get the green flag, and they'll be good. Go. All right, time to start the 6th lap heat. And we're off. Now, one thing about this race that these guys have to be careful of is they're gonna have some really bad tire wear the whole way through. Looks like. Trying to get the feel for his truck right there. All right, so this heat lineup is completely random. Looks like we have first place, or in first position, Connor. Right next to him, we have Christopher Tate, the second. And then we have Nate Stewart, which doesn't seem to be in right now. Looks like he desynced. Behind it, we have Keith Calhoun and Steve Seelstad, who are going to fill the second grid. All right, here we go. So like I was talking, there's that pileup right there. Ooh, looks like Saunders was able to push through. Now we have 3 guys pushing. We have Connor, Christopher, Seelstad, and Saunders right behind him. Looks like Saunders is almost neck and neck with Seelstad right now. Let's see if he can push through right there in the corner. Nope, he went out wide. He's going to let Seelstad have it. Nope, looks like Saunders is pushing Seelstad around a bit. He wants to get in there. He might be able... Nah, he's going to keep riding him around there. Looks like Connor's making away right now. He's got a 1 second lead on these guys. Seelstad just riding Christopher right now. Trying to at least get a little bit of draft on him right now. Ooh, cut the course. That's going to cost him at least 1 second. So that might give Seelstad the opportunity to kind of go from both right now. Ooh, fish on there. Yeah, Seelstad just pulled ahead of him. Looks like he made the cut right on the inside of that last turn. Looks like Seelstad's losing a little bit of grip there. You saw his front end kind of... Yeah, it's going to force him to throw it wide. Yeah, you have to be careful with those deep brakes, especially when you make that jump to cut in front of someone and take them over. Right at that next turn, you can't come in too high. You come in too high, and you're going to cause yourself to throw it wide, and then you're going to lose a lot of position there. So you can see where Hamilton, Saunders, and Keith Calhoun are coming around that corner, battling out. Keith's going to keep it nice and smooth. Saunders is kind of fishtailing all over the place. Hamilton lining up. Let's see. Whoa! Saunders did not brake in time, causing a pile up back there. Yeah, giving Connor a 4-second lead on that one. Looks like Hamilton's going to come in for the takeover right here. Can he keep it clean? Ah, couldn't do it. Coming through turn 2. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. He's got to keep it nice and clean. Looks like Sealstad just threw it real wide out there. He locked up his brakes and just spun out sideways. You got to be really careful with that. You can't brake too late on this one. You're going to lose a lot of control and you're not going to be able to regain it, especially on these road courses with these Pro 2s. Like, keep it nice and smooth. These turns up here. Coming out nice and clean. Hamilton riding him. Oh, we're on our final lap now. Saunders looks a little rough right there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's definitely going to slow Hamilton down. Looks like he's going to try swing wide, cut on the inside, overtake him right here. Here we go. Pushing him out wide. And still maintaining it. Can he sneak in a second place? Yes, Hamilton has it. Hamilton overtook Saunders right there and took second place from him. Good job. Or, sorry, third place. My bad. Way to go, Hamilton. Ooh. Saunders isn't too happy with that. Alright, now that we have the heat up, let's see what we have lined up. We have first grid, we're going to have Connor and Keith in second. Second grid's going to be Christopher Hamilton and then Aiden Sanders. Third grid's going to be Steve Sealstad and Kyle Gutner. And then fourth grid is going to be Anthony Davis and Christopher Tate. And the last grid's going to be Michael Berry and just Michael Berry. Nate Stewart isn't here today. Looks like you had a desync. All right, this is it. Whoa. A little bit of pushing there. Trying to warm up his tires a little bit. Once again, towards the lap 10, these guys are gonna have a lot of tire wear. It's gonna be very hard for them to keep and hold their line straight. Like they're warming up their brakes a little bit too. It's pretty beautiful seeing the evening glow of those rotors. All right. And here they come. We're gonna have our green flag. And we're good to go. The race is off. All right, coming into turn 1. Looks like everyone's spawning up there. Whoa! Steelsad! Oh, pushing Connor out of the race. Looks like Connor is tipped on his side. I don't think he's going to be able to come back in after that. Yeah, Connor's kicked all the way down to 9th. It looks like he might be using his fast repair. I don't know. We'll see if we can get him back in here, but that's definitely going to cost him 2 laps. Looks like Anthony threw a little wide. Hamilton in the front of the pack where he likes to be. It looks like Hayden's still braking a little too deep there. Using Hamilton as a brake stop. Looks like Keith and a couple other guys are getting rough back there too. Once again, I think Aiden's going to kind of push up against him again. He's going to brake deep. He's going to push Hamilton around. Hamilton's going to need to pretty much put as much time between him and Aiden as possible so that he can get away, not get pushed around in those corners. Yeah, Aiden's still not braking. I know that's a tough corner to come around, but he needs to brake a little deeper. That's I'd call that into question. I'd say first time you can forgive that. Second time, it looks a little intentional there. Still staying really close to him the whole way through. I don't think he wants to brake, so he can just stay right up on him. All right, here we go. Let's see if he does it again. Yeah, see, he's not braking. You don't see his front end drop. He doesn't brake till the last minute and then pushes Hamilton in the back. They are two different driving styles, but I think he needs to change it up a little bit so that he doesn't push him around. It looks like he backed off a tad bit. Hamilton coming around turn 2 to turn 3. Coming down the straight and finishing line. Looks like we have someone smoking in the front. Yeah, looks like number 69, Anthony Davis, damaged his car beyond the point of being able to keep completing this race. Let's go ahead and swing back over and check out some of the cars in the back. Looks like we have a pretty decent gap between Aiden, Steve, and Keith. Let's see if they can close that gap. Yeah, it looks like Connor is out of the race completely. Hamilton doing what he does best, throwing a 2.8 second lead, almost 3 second lead on Saunders right now. Saunders is backing off. He felt like he was getting a little too rough with them. He definitely was. I think he just needed to change his braking style, and that might have kept him right behind Hamilton. But I think he's backing off completely now. Whoa! Yeah, he's definitely braking just a little too late. There's Hamilton coming around turn 2, coming into turn 3. Keeping it nice and smooth the whole way through. Sealstad coming out of there real hot. Looks like Keith's right on his tail. Looks like Sealstad's trying to close that gap. Yeah, I think he's going to take it. Hey, he definitely closed the gap. He's at 0.4 seconds away. He's going to come on the inside. Saunders is going to swing. He's going to try and overtake him right here. Whoa! Touched him on the inside. And he's got him. Great driving by Sealstad. Now, let's see what Aiden does. Oh, just pushing each other out there. That's going to actually create an opening for Keith. If Keith can drive smooth the whole way through, he should be able to catch up to these guys. Yeah, it looks like they all piled up now. Coming around turn 2. Aiden going a little wide, keeping on the inside. Sealside just running middle of the pack. Alright, here comes the deadly hairpin turn. Let's see what happens here. Keith chipping Sealsad a little bit, but it looks like he let off the gas a little bit. Just let Sealsad just maintain position. Good guy Keith there. Sealsad braking a little late on that one, throwing it wide, trying to recover his vehicle. All right, we have the competition caution. Everyone's going to line back up now after the pace car comes out. Let's see if I can pull someone into a channel real fast. I'm gonna talk to Sealstad real fast. Hey Steve, this is Booth. You copy?
Yeah, hey, what's going on there?
Hey, so I've noticed you getting pushed around a bit there. How are you feeling about that?
I don't know. I guess I'm maintaining third here, so not too bad, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think you're gonna need to do to get in front of Saunders?
I'm not sure. He gets a little sloppy, a little late in the run, it seems like, so I might be able to just wait for a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully just pass him nice and clean, so.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, best of luck to you. I'll put you back in your room. All right, we're at lap 12. Lap 13, pace car should be getting ready to leave. Looks like we have 3 people going into the pits right now. Let's go ahead and jump over there and take a quick look. Yeah, it looks like we have Guttner, I want to say Tate, and then also let's see who's behind him. We'll line up on turn 2. All right, number 69, Antho Davis. My bad. Looks like we have number 64, Michael Berry, in the pits, coming from Fresh Tires. And right behind him, we have, I believe, Christopher Tate and the 911. Yes, we do. All right, pace car coming around turn 2. Getting ready to peel off. Looks like we're still waiting for people to pile up. A little bit of a DC from Hamilton. All right, pace car is off. Getting ready for the green flag.
Green flag,
And we're good to go. Looks like everyone's able to catch up to the pack. Alright, here we go around this corner. Saunders being pushed a little wide. Looks like Keith, Saunders, and Steelset are going to pull out of there. So Keith's going to try and pull ahead. Staying still on the green, pushing Saunders back on the inside. A little bit of bumper cars for these guys. Keith losing the position to Christopher. Oh! Looks like Steelset just got rolled. And he's back on his tires. That's good. That means he can get back in the race there. Looks like Aiden running straight into the 911 right there. I'd hate to make that joke, but he definitely dive bombed him. Yeah, that's rough. Let's see if he can take him on the inside. Keith riding really hard around turn 2. Still staying on him around turn 3. Coming to the deadly hairpin turn right now. Yep, deep brakes a little early. Going to come on the inside. Just trying to push through. With a little bit of luck and a little bit of speed, we should be able to get him. Hey, it looks like he got him. Hamilton throwing in a tremendous 6.87 lead on second place. And then everyone after that is fighting real hard for their positions. Alright, Keith's going to need to play this one smart. And make sure he doesn't let Aiden line up right behind him. Aiden pushing right to his side. Overtaking Keith. Keith's going to stay right behind Aiden right now. And I believe he's going to ride him through all the way through that long turn up here. Yeah, he's bumper to bumper with him. Giving him a little bit of a kiss on the rear. Whoa! Eden using Keith as a brake to pull through. And I think Keith's out of that. Yeah, it looks like we lost Kyle Goodner, Steve Steelset. They're both out of the race now. Oh my gosh. And Aiden's out of the race. He's completely flipped. I don't think he's going to make it back after that. Looks like Keith back on the line. That is a mix-up for second, third, and fourth place. Those guys are tossing each other around. Looks like Christopher's going to pull away. We have Michael Berry right behind him. He's been pretty much riding in the back of the pack, but took this opportunity, played it safe the whole time, and now he's going to try and shine. Oh, looks like we have DC. Making a nice easy turn. Yeah, Michael keeping it nice and smooth, holding strong to his third place. Christopher 10 seconds behind Christopher Hamilton. I don't know. Oh, he won't be able to, unless Christopher Hamilton makes a horrible mistake. Pitches it sideways, rolls his car, or anything like that. I don't think they're going to be able to make up that gap. He's definitely got first place in lock right now, so it's going to be up to second place and third place and fourth place to fight it out. We've got 3 laps to go. No one's going to catch up to him. Looks like Christopher Tate's already putting a 2-second lead on Michael Berry. Michael Berry coming in nice and smooth. Hearing him goose his engine right there. Just maintaining control of his car the whole way through. Doing a little bit of a deep brake there and losing a little bit of control. But regained control right there. He's going to pull out nice and easy. Calhoun just pulled in front of Anthony Davis. Let's see if he can, within 2 laps, close the gap between him, Michael Berry, and Christopher Tate. I think he can do it. He's been running smooth on the East Coast race, and I know he had a hiccup here. He got tossed around a bit, but he's definitely a fast guy, and he should be able to... Oh, it looks like we're on our final lap now. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that up now. If he had 2 laps, I could see that, but final lap, that's going to be really tough for him to try and make it up. Mockenberry coming out of the hairpin turn. Keith coming out of that real hot. And Hamilton has finished the race. Hamilton throwing up a steady 1.5 second difference between all his laps. And this guy is amazing at driving road with these trucks. Superb control the whole way through when no one's behind him. All right, and that's it. We have our lineup. We have Christopher Hamilton in first, Christopher Tate in second, and Michael Berry in third. Good job, guys. Way to stick in there. Let's see if we can catch these guys rolling around. All right. Those are the results for you. Hamilton once again throwing an insane lead in front of everyone. Trying to make up as much time as he can. He said he's going to be taking a week off, so he's trying to put up some points. And he did a good job taking first in both races. Alright, let's see if we can pull some people into the booth. Hey Mike, how'd you feel this race?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, I can hear you, so you don't have to ask me that. Yeah, no, I walked into this. Sorry?
You were listening to the race the whole time?
Yeah, it was. It was a bit annoying hearing the engine sounds. But, yeah, no, I walked into this race. There was no skill involved in this.
Well, you know what? Sometimes if you just play smooth and you let other people make mistakes, you'll score high. So that's you drove good.
Oh yeah. And
everyone else made mistakes the whole way through. So
no, also like me moving a couple guys out of the way definitely did help. I mean, yeah, overall for like the first actual race I've done not broadcasting, it's been fun. I really enjoyed it. Like shout out to like Keith and Chris Tate and all those guys for making it interesting.
Yeah, you guys were definitely going back and forth with it.
Honestly, I didn't even know how much of a difference tires were gonna make, so I kind of took those on the break, and I just was somehow able to keep decent lap times with Chris and.
Yeah, I think if you didn't do the tires, you actually might have been a little bit closer to Tate.
I don't know, cause I mean, Tate, like we both took tires at the same time. I think like.
Or you might have been stuck in the pile up there. That could have been bad too.
Yeah, no, the pile.
Those tires might have saved you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But good job out there, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's good result for us. Good result for me. I guess I'll give a thanks to me
for driving so well.
For doing absolutely flawless driving tonight with no errors whatsoever.
This is one of the humblest drivers I've ever met. Everyone give a round of applause to Mike Berry.
I have a massive ego.
All right, man. I'm going to put your ego back in the box.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for coming out tonight. All right. Let's pull in second place, Christopher Tate. Hey, Christopher. This is Booth. You copy? You there?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. Hey, so how'd you feel this race?
Kind of reckless, to be honest.
Yeah. It looks like you're kind of going up and down the positions. You being like third, and then you drop down to like seventh, and then you'd be back up. But it looks like you're pretty much capitalizing on a lot of crashes of the people who are putting out there.
Yeah, it's all it really took was just capitalizing on other people's mistakes and other people getting caught up in different stuff. But hell, I caused some of it.
Yeah, that's it's almost unavoidable to push around a little bit. Um, so it just happens out there. It's a very small course. It's a lot of deep braking, and with Pro Twos, you're gonna be pushing each other around. It's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah, first race, I'm happy with the second, so move on to next week.
Awesome. Anyone you want to thank for the race?
Just Keith for setting this whole league up. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. You should definitely keep racing it.
I'll make all of them I can.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for coming out.
All right, thanks.
Back at it again with that first place, Hamilton. Damn.
I mean, I think I found my strength. I think I've won all the ones with asphalt.
Yeah, you're the road champion. So
Yeah, definitely a crazier race from at the beginning. I don't know what happened. It was a big gaggle, and then next thing I know, I see Connor flipping off the track after we were going back and forth on during practice, which I think I just put down 2 heaters. The rest of it, I was just trying to see how much the tires would wear. I put in 2 long sessions during practice.
Yeah. Now, with those tires being worn out towards the end, how do you manage, I guess, the control of the truck? Because losing a lot of traction, especially on this course with a lot of deep braking, and then having to pull yourself out of that, traction is key.
Is definitely avoid not just corner exit. I mean, that's the big one. Everyone was having problems with the spinning the tires on corner exit, but even corner entry, timing your braking so that way you don't lock them up or wheel hop or anything like that.
Yeah, that's definitely important. It looks like you didn't really have any of that. So, I hate to bring this up, but it was kind of prevalent. Aiden was kind of pushing around a lot. Did you guys have any comms with him at all, trying to tell him to slow down on his brakes a little bit?
When we were racing, I didn't really tell him anything until after the race,
Yeah.
but definitely it was from the heat race. I saw in the front that Connor was way out in the lead. There's no way I was catching Keith. And then he had third, which would have put him on the inside for the race. I was like, I need to get that because it puts me in a better position. I kind of ruffled his feathers a little bit.
Yeah.
That's an exaggeration, but it carried over from the race, and he just happened to be right next to me. And then once everything started to settle down, he started pushing me, and then some more. You got some craziness from a 9, and next thing you know, I was able to pull away.
Yeah, it looks like right after that caution was thrown, you were able to pull away when everyone piled up around that first turn. You pulled away with almost a 6-second lead. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, definitely a crazier racetrack, especially with it being a 180 first turn.
Yeah.
The breaking point was by far you could either make or break your race or break someone else's race, and that's where most of the time we meet up. I just kept it clean, kept it tight, and that's how I was able to come out pretty much unscathed.
Yeah, you really do well when pretty much they give you the lead. If they leave you alone, you're gone. Those guys need to stay glued to you.
A huge shout out to Connor. He was definitely giving me a run for my money speed-wise. It sucked that in this second race he got pretty much taken out at the very, very beginning.
Yeah, I was ashamed to see. I was excited to see you guys go both at it because he was throwing down even better times. You were improving, and it looked like you guys were. It looked like Connor kind of improved his lines a little bit to keep up with you, and I was hoping you guys would be neck and neck towards the finish.
Yeah, definitely. I should make next week, but 2 weeks from now I won't be able to make it. So if there's a race that weekend, I will not be here.
You're just trying to skip all the dirt tracks.
I mean, I go from definitely asphalt is where I'm most comfortable. On the dirt, I may be like the 3rd or 4th best guy.
Mm-hmm.
But on the asphalt, I can definitely shine
you definitely pull
better.
away. All right, man. Well, thanks for taking first for 2 races and coming out and taking first again.
Yeah, huge thanks to you for the broadcast. Huge thanks to everybody who are tuning in, even on the playback. Hello, future me, because I always watch these.
Hello,
Thanks
future
to
Chris,
all the
too.
racers. Thanks to all the racers, and thanks especially to Keith for allowing me to have a little fun in this series. One of the first this is the first iRacing league I've ever competed in, so this is gonna be one for the record books.
Yeah,
Definitely a lot of fun.
I'm pushing Keith to keep continuing the league. This league's awesome. I enjoy watching the trucks and especially the carnage between you guys. It can get a little rough out there, but it's so much fun to watch.
All right. Well, next week should be Atlanta Rallycross.
That's
I
correct.
think if I know the schedule.
Let
So
me.
I should definitely be there.
That's
Hopefully
correct.
if I can sweep all the asphalt ones, that should shoo me in for the championship.
Yeah.
And so, yep. Take
All
care.
right, man. Thanks for coming out, and good luck.
Thanks. See you.
Later. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If any of you want to try racing in the High Octane Racing Series, shoot me a message, leave a comment. I'll get you the proper information so that you can sign up for the league. This league is definitely, we can use way more players. Sorry, not way more. We can use more players and more talented drivers. Even if you're not talented, come out, check it out, try it out. It's a lot of fun. All right, and that's it for tonight. I hope everyone has a good evening.